Wiktor Cyrny, moja kompania Polska. Witam z Warsaw Startup Festival, imprezy organizowanej przez naszą redakcję. Naszym gościem jest Efi Dahanem, wiceprezes i dyrektor generalny PayPal na Europę Środkowo-Wschodnią. Będziemy rozmawiać o ekspansji zagranicznej. So Efi, as we know, international expansion is not easy. What challenges do startups face in this area?
Yeah, international expansion is very complicated. It's very attractive. Instead of approaching only the consumer from your market, you can make a much bigger business. It's a big business, but with very, very small details, and you need to take care of every small details in order to make it successful. You need to take care of the marketing, you need to take care of the conversion, you need to take care of inventory if you sell physical goods, and you need to take care of the payments, which is very, very important. And then you need to listen to your customers in order to build the right solution and to get better results. So for me, what we have learned from the survey that we went across 4 markets, Poland and 3 Baltic markets, is that more than 80% of the startups are aiming to go global, but they need someone to help them to make this shift. They want to make it, and they need to be very careful before they spend money on marketing. They need to be prepared, define very, very precise what is the target audience, what is the target market, to learn about the habits and the behavior of the consumers, understand what they prefer, how they like to buy, how they like to pay. And only when you understand everything, you need to start and penetrate into this market. Otherwise, probably you will fail, or you will spend a lot of money to learn.
As you said, payments is really important. What role do payments play in international expansion?
Payments it's indeed very important in the flow. As a buyer, you probably buy a lot online, and it's easy to check for your product, services, to do price comparison, to learn, to check comments. But the moment that you are about to press the button to pay and to be charged, this is the nervous part, and you need to be 100% sure that this is the right thing to do. Meaning that you know that if I will pay now, the money will go through easily, smooth, and safely. And if something wrong happens, I can get my money back and have someone to talk to. So a lot of people are stopping the process a minute before or a second before they press the button to pay. And this is why it's extremely important to create a flow, an experience that are smooth, fast, and give you the confidence you need. So you need to choose the reliable partner that you trust. And the more you buy outside of your country, the risks are much higher. And you really need the partner that you can rely on. And a lot of people in the US, in the UK, in other markets, they are not going to pay if they don't identify the payment method that they are familiar with. Even more than that, I want to approach Italian, Americans, French people, and to offer them the option to pay with the local payment method that they're already familiar with, and this is how they pay. This will be translated into more sales, more revenue for the merchants, and better experience. And this is part of building the confidence. Confidence includes a lot of things, and payment is the most important thing because this is where you meet the money. Obviously, you have to make sure that you get your product and you can return if something wrong happens. But payment is the most important thing. And the more you create a smooth and easy, it's experience, and not just to pay. It's just experience. You need to enjoy the experience. You need to make it fast, easy, but to know that someone is taking care of you, and it's a reliable partner. And this is what we recommend to startups who are willing to go global. They need someone to tell them how to create the flow, someone that consumer will be rely, someone who is familiar with the regulatory challenges. Each market is a different story. And for the small startup, you don't have the experience, you don't have the time, you don't have the money to learn. You need someone that you can trust and help you to grow. You can start with one market, but then you want to go to a few other markets, and you need the right partner that can take you global. In PayPal, we also put you in contact with more than 400 million consumers who are willing to pay with PayPal, and they very engaged with PayPal, and they trust on PayPal. So this is also important. One of the concerns that startup shared with us is that how can I acquire buyers or consumers? How can I do the marketing? How can I expand and penetrate into new market that I don't know what's going on there? And it's very expensive. So PayPal can put you in contact with all those consumers, and this is a good starting point. And obviously, all of them are willing to see the PayPal button in order to feel confident, and this is extremely important.
You said about the starting moments, so would you give some kind of advice for startups at their expansion journey, at the beginning of their expansion journey?
Yeah, before everything else, I encourage any startup to think and to dream and to think big. You need to go big. Don't spend your time on consumers from your neighborhood. You need to think big and you need to dream. Second, you need to be prepared before you spend the first dollar, meaning that you need to learn, read a lot, learn a lot, consult with experts, acquire knowledge, and then to decide, do you want to go for this specific market or you know how to do it in several markets. But you need to be very careful before you spend your money. Otherwise, you will be surprised. You need to understand all the regulatory challenges, tax issues, shipment, etc. And once you are well prepared, then you can start and penetrate into this market. The second thing, you need to choose reliable partners. Good example is payments, because as I said, this is the moment that you need the consumer to feel protected and ready to purchase. So this is important, and you need to understand your needs. Sometimes it's one single market, it's easy. Sometimes it's a global business and you need much familiar partner with the global expansion who can help you, who can take you hand by hand to win. And this is extremely important. So to be prepared, to learn, and then to partner with reliable partners in any part of the value chain, shipping, payments, marketing, social media, etc. And the last but not least is to always listen to your customers. Try to understand how they want to pay, how they want to buy, how they consume products or services in order to offer them the best solution fitted to them. And you need to think about the experience and the flow of the entire process. It has to be short, safe, but it should be also fun. It's experience. You need to enjoy. The more you give me a nice flow, smooth flow, easy to understand what to do, nice picture, nice video, it's extremely important. And also I would mention here the support, customer support, it's extremely important. A lot of startups are focusing on the product to sell, to get paid, but they forget about the service. And the service is the most important thing. A lot of products in the world are more or less commodity. Someone else can offer more or less the same, in the same price, sometimes even better. But the level of service is important. If you sell physical goods, how much time does it take to get it? Can I return it for free? So many things are important in order to give good experience and also to see my face next time coming and buy again. So this is important. Service, it's the most important thing once you run the business.
Yeah, I really like the way you said about the fun in business. It's really important to...
It's important. We are here to make fun and give a nice experience. Forget about that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be back here.
Yeah, that's why we have this Warsaw Startup Festival, to have fun from the business. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to enjoy the festival here.
Yeah.
And also to stay for the party.
Yeah, I wish we could stay and talk later.
Yeah.
So thank you for this conversation and zapraszam Państwa na dalsze rozmowy w trakcie Warsaw Startup Festival. Naszym gościem był Efi Dahanem, wiceprezes i dyrektor generalny PayPal na Europę Środkowo-Wschodnią.